Chili coleslaw would be great. I want fries. Okay. But the vanity side of me is like, abs. Okay, so terrific. Okay, so you are vegan?
Yes, I am.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that means no animal products whatsoever.
Correct.
You're a pretty big guy, and I think that's kind of interesting because most people imagine that someone that only eats plants isn't going to be a very big guy. Like, do you tend to surprise people when they find out you're vegan?
Right. For me, the protein question is really best thought about in terms of the parts of protein, right? And so animal protein has these 5 parts that we've talked about. It has amino acids, lipids, there's almost no carbohydrates with a small presence. It has minerals, and it has predominantly water. Mm-hmm. So I don't think of myself as someone who's not eating meat. What I do eat is plant-based meat. And so, when you think about feeding your muscles or, high functioning and performance, etc., as long as you're having those core components, right, you're going to thrive. And that's what our products do, is we assemble those directly from plants. And I think it's quite antiquated to try to run it through an animal when you can just simply build it directly from plants.
So you don't need animals to make meat whatsoever. That's what you're saying.
Right, and that's the position of the company, is that you can take these core components from plants and you can assemble them into the architecture of meat. And you can go to academic textbooks and look at how fat is distributed, how muscle is distributed, etc. Or you can be more direct and you can put your own, take a chicken breast or take a piece of steak, put it under an MRI, and then you can understand how water's layering in, how the fat's distributed, how the protein's distributed. So there is a blueprint to what meat is, and we know where the parts come from. We can pull them out of plants, and so we just assemble them in that blueprint. We're essentially using very elemental forces, so we're using heating, cooling, and pressure. So if you've ever seen or worn a diamond, for example, given a diamond, that's formed through heating and pressure. So these are things that we are used to. We're just applying them differently to plant matter. To, instead of running them through an animal's digestive tract to convert them into muscle, we're running them through heating, cooling, and pressure to convert them into the architecture of meat.
This is great. It's really awesome.
Cool.
How is the Beyond Beef Burger different than most other veggie burgers? Then?
Right. So I think it's different from.
Smells great.
Thank you. So it's different from other veggie burgers. It's also different from our previous products in the sense that we've just put a tremendous amount of effort into better understanding the architecture and composition of a piece of animal meat, right? And then we said, okay, we're going to try to match that in a more complete way.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now what I think before this puppy gets cold. Well. You know what this tastes like? Thank you. I used to love In-N-Out when I ate meat.
Yeah.
It's got that same kind of sort of thing going.
It does.
That was a good burger.
Yeah.
This is a good burger.
Thank you very much. It's a lot of fun to eat.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And right down to the cheese.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Yeah, vegan cheese, yeah. Just Follow Your Heart, which is a great company.
Follow Your Heart cheese, the Beyond Meat burger base.
Yeah.
So, by choosing a plant-based burger, is it fair to say, in your words, we're helping to reduce our impact on the earth?
Oh, absolutely.
Species?
Yeah, no, that's my firm belief. And
so organic and grass-fed and free-range do or do not?
Well, relative to this, would not be as effective from an environmental perspective, for sure. So you're running all of this plant matter through an animal, right?
Yeah.
And some wood. So you're running all this plant matter through an animal. And then the animal's converting that into muscle through the digestive system, right? And the amount of the ratio of feed, water, energy that goes into that animal creating that pound of muscle is not favorable. So if you get rid of the animal and you essentially use the plants and the water to create muscle directly, you have a step change in efficiency using less resources. And so that obviously is better for the earth.
So instead of filtering our nutrients to the body of animals, we're going straight to the source.
Yes. Yeah.
Minus the cholesterol, minus the dietary fat.
Yeah.
All the flavor, as far as I can tell. So you're here now in 2017. Where do you see Beyond Meat going in the future?
Right. So,
what do you want for the company?
Sure. So for me, it's really around ushering in an evolution in meat. It's not about telling people not to eat meat. It's not about denigrating meat. It's about providing a plant-based meat that seamlessly works with people's diets so they continue to eat what they love. So if you like to have burgers, I want to be able to enable you to have more burgers, because because there's no cholesterol and no health concerns like that. So if you like chicken, I'd like to be able to provide you with chicken that is a healthier, cleaner version of chicken.
Well, you did a good job, because
Thank you.
I just finished my whole burger, which is not how you're supposed to interview somebody. Hey, man. Great work.
No, great.
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Likewise. Likewise.
You're super big inspiration.
No, likewise. Man.
And I have a lot more Beyond Meat burgers to eat.
Cool, man.